Nazis, stop doing...
You're called an
anti-Semite.
You've been called an anti-Semite more than anyone else's table.
Yeah.
And people would sit there and... No, by me. I never called you an anti-Semite. Okay. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, I hope your beeper doesn't go off. The thing is that...
You just say I should die.
Here's what I will say.
Forget the racism.
That's right.
It's I should die.
I didn't say that. You
said, what does beeper mean? Don't give me your fake ignorance.
I did not say you should die.
Why did you say with my beeper?
So what did you mean?
What did you mean by the beeper?
So what did you mean
by the beeper? No, you didn't. You said, I hope your beeper doesn't go off.
Ryan, stop talking.
At least have the guts to support your racist comment.
You don't think the Israeli Air Force bombing apartment buildings, refugee camps, mosques, cemeteries, hospitals, schools, universities, libraries?
Firstly, it hasn't bombed, as far as I know, hospitals. They have attacked...
Literally no expert agrees with you on that.
That's not true. What you're saying is not true. The only hospital which I remember being bombed was by a rocket fired by the Islamic Jihad by mistake. That's as far as I remember. Israel has raided hospitals. Let me talk. Israel has raided hospitals, but with infantry.
Let me ask you this question.
It's found Hamas people in there, Hamas headquarters, inside hospitals, under hospitals.
Actually, we've never seen the headquarters that Benjamin Netanyahu put a beautiful Bond movie video out for. We've never actually seen that from underneath Al-Shifa. It's been several months. We're still waiting for that. So on the 31st of October, according to Human Rights Watch, Israeli forces unlawfully attacked a 6-story residential building, killing 106 civilians, including 54 children, without warning. 4 strikes, completely demolished. Human Rights Watch found no evidence of a military target in the vicinity, making the strike unlawful, indiscriminate under the laws of war. Israeli authorities have provided no justification for the attack.
The Hamas always hides their own casualties.
Even the Israelis didn't say that they were hiding in the apartment building. You said you don't want to be a spokesman for the government. You're offering a better defense of the government than the government is.
I don't know.
By which everyone abides by. And what's tragic, Don, is in the last 6 months, the United States and the UK have allowed Israel to tear up those rules. And going forward, every other country will say now, well, Israel did it, we can do it. Shut your mouths.
But one thing that we haven't discussed and that I don't hear a lot in the conversations is October 7th. And I think Jewish Americans believe that, hey, you guys have forgotten that we were attacked on October 7th. There are still hostages, and a lot of people died.
Literally, no one's forgotten that. We talk about hostages all the time. We talk about October 7th all the time. The point about October 7th is it doesn't justify a genocide. It doesn't justify war crimes. It doesn't justify collective punishment. It doesn't justify a famine, right? There's a man-made famine in Gaza. Every humanitarian aid agency on planet Earth, Don, says that this famine is preventable, that it's man-made, that there's food nearby, that the Israelis have either blocked aid from coming in, or when they allow the aid to come in, a la World Central Kitchen, they bomb the aid. None of that is justified by October the 7th. I interviewed the son of a husband and wife who were killed by Hamas on October the 7th, and he said, please don't use my parents, the death of my parents, to justify the killing of innocents in Gaza, and I agree with him.
All cemeteries, mosques, churches. Put aside the morality of that for a moment. Just the political suicide. Who in this country likes Benjamin Netanyahu? Why are you going to bat for Benjamin Netanyahu? Why are you risking American democracy for Benjamin Netanyahu? Why are you risking your re-election for Benjamin Netanyahu? Why? Why? I feel like banging my head on a wall every day. Israel wants to do everything except what every smart person is telling them to do. Even members of their own security establishment are telling them to do. End the occupation and then see what happens.
You say
nobody's waking up in the morning saying we want to kill Israel for no reason.
You say, Mehdi, all roads lead to the occupation.
Yes.
Okay? Israel would say all roads lead to Iran.
Who cares what Israel says? They've lied for the last year. They've lied for 30
years. Who cares what they say?
Yeah, do you care what Russia says?
No.
This is what I'm saying. You're inconsistent. The occupier and the invader doesn't... I don't care.
It's not a barbaric.
So if you're a liberal democracy, first of all, they're not a liberal democracy, and second of all,
well, they are.
No, they're not. They're an ethnocracy. But even if they were a liberal democracy, you don't get to invade other people's land. That's not an excuse. Piers, you sound like you're justifying an illegal military occupation.
Should Palestinians in the West Bank have the same rights today as their Jewish neighbors?
I think within the, I think that subject to security issues, which are daunting in that area, I think the answer is aspirational, yes. I hope we get to that point. Remember, the Palestinians live under the control of the Palestinian Authority. So again, if you want to talk about certain rights and civil rights...
No, they're an occupied people, Ambassador. The Palestinian foreign minister can't leave the West Bank without Israeli permission. Do you know of any foreign minister in any other country in the world who can't leave his own country without the permission of a foreign country?